My Hero Academia chapter 286, One Among Us. Hi everyone, how you doing today and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'll be talking about My Hero Academia chapter 286, One Among Us. Before I get on with the video, if you like things like anime, games, movies, manga, TV shows, whatever, subscribe to my channel because I talk about that a lot. Also like this video because you are awesome, and also click the notification bell so you get notified when you're going to see this beautiful face again. So anyway, let's go on with the video. Coming back from last week's amazing chapter of My Hero Academia, it seems like we were all in shock because we didn't know if Bakugo's dead or alive. Now, this chapter does not answer that question, so that's a little bit of a shame, but we do get some more insight into Deku and everything going around Deku and Shigaraki. So last week, one prediction I had for this chapter was that Deku was going to rage. It was kind of an obvious prediction, let me not lie. It's not hard to predict that he's going to rage. I mean, his best friend just got stabbed to death, or stabbed like crazy, and also everybody else has been dying left, right, and center, or just getting injured, I guess. So yeah, he was gonna rage, and then Shigaraki didn't make it any better because he was like, oh my god, just like useless bloodshed, like I'm tired, bro. And Bakugo was the most useless of them all. Like, oh, what a waste of time. So yeah, Deku lost the plot at that point. And his rage, no, before I even get onto his rage, right, can we just appreciate how detailed and how beautiful Horikoshi's drawings have been lately? He's a fantastic artist, so he always makes like beautiful art, but in this arc specifically, he's been going in. Like, he's been making some beautiful panels of manga. Like, it's been insane how good he has been in this arc. In this chapter alone, it shows everything because all the faces of the people, like all the reactions were just slapped with beautiful artwork. So Horikoshi, thank you for that. Wow, God, man, thank you. But going back to Deku's rage, yeah, Deku looks unbelievable. I've got Madman Deku here with the white eyes, yeah. He looks like more demonic than that. Like, he looks like he's about to blow up a planet or something. So what, like, flashes to Deku before he does go into this berserker mode is that the One For All user who has Black Whip, I forgot his name, but he told Deku earlier, this was back in the joint training arc, that listen, if you use rage, you have to control your rage in order to use the quirk better. That if you just spew rage, that your quirk will just go out of control. And pretty much his quirk is going out of control. Well, he's just going out of control, to be honest with you. So yeah, he looks evil, and he looks kind of like All For One. So Deku, big white eyes, black everywhere, he's raged. The tendrils that Shigaraki slash All For One was shooting, he bites into them. You know, when a man bites into something, he's lost the plot. Like, let's be real, he's lost the plot at that point. So he bites into the tendrils, he's just going mad. Like, he's like, take that back. Like, he's like, Shigaraki, I'm not taking that BS from you, like, no. But at this point, right, Shigaraki, his head like splits. Like, at first when I read it, I thought Deku landed a hit on him, but it seemed like he because his body is splitting, his head just split, and I was just like, is there a Titan in your head, Shigaraki? Yeah, I'm still confused who that is. I think it's All For One that's just splitting out Shigaraki, and that's why his body is just splitting. Ooh, I've got a theory about that at the end, but wait till the end for that. So it seems like Shigaraki, his body is just splitting even more, and Todoroki's just watching it from well, not really afar. He's got the, like, he's right there looking at them with Endeavor and Bakugo holding them and trying to protect them, but he's just like, what? So yeah, there's nothing much he could do because, like, what is he? Like, he's powerful, but not that powerful. And before we get to the rest of the fight, you go to the two places. One is the streets basically where the kids are, and another one is where Gigatu Mashia is. And Gigatu Mashia says something very interesting. He says that, wow, there are two masters. Like, he said that there are two masters, not one. So I have a theory about that in the end. You'll wait till the end for that. So Uraraka, at the other part where the other kids are just looking around, she's like, she says something kind of deep, because I didn't think Uraraka would say something like this, but she goes, every time we think that I think she said the sun sets, the shadows come out more, something along those lines, meaning that, listen, we always think that we're all safe and happy because the heroes win, but man, it's just been getting worse. So what's the point? Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe not what's the point, but she just like, it just really hit her. And she looks towards where the Deku are, and she's probably thinking what is going on in Deku's side. Like, you know, one of those. It's interesting, but the main interesting point about that is the fact that Gigantomashia is saying that, listen, they're two all for ones. That is something that is really, really key. So coming back to where Deku and Shigaraki are fighting, Deku is going berserker mode, and as he charges to Shigaraki finally touches Deku, and he's like, ha! Finally, and he soaks up one for all. Todoroki's like, what, Midoriya, no! And even though I'm confused why he's even shouting, but well, okay, he's probably shouting because he's thinking he's about to get decayed. So Shigaraki touches Deku and he's sucking up one for all, and that really proves a point, meaning that the quirk activation quirk, I said that last time, the tendril quirk, right, that cannot take quirks, and the only way that All For One can take quirks is legit putting his hand on someone, kind of like Avatar. As Deku's one for all is getting sucked up, we go back to the Vestige form, and guys, you'll notice, if you haven't watched this, you'll notice that Deku, more of his body is showing, and it makes sense because he's now 45% one for all user, so he can use 45% of it calm. So that's really good detail from Horikoshi. Thank God for that, because it would have been awkward if he looked the exact same. In the Vestige form, you see Shigaraki and All For One fighting pretty much. Well, not really fighting, but Shigaraki trying to push All For One away because All For One's like, listen, it's fine. Like, I gave you help. Like, give me your body. And Shigaraki's like, no, this is my dream. This is my path. This is what I want to do. It's crazy because that's kind of parallel to, do you remember in Naruto, with Naruto and the Nine-Tailed Fox? He's like, listen, I gave you my power. Just give me your body. Like, let me use it. Well, no, more like Orochimaru. Orochimaru was like, come on, man, Sasuke, I give you my power. Just let me just take your body, man. So in the dreamlike state, Shigaraki's fighting All For One, but then Deku's on the floor. He can't move because he still can't move in the state. Like, remember back in, well, just before the joint training arc, where he couldn't really move in the Vestige form. They have to get a name for that place, actually. Sorry. Can we get like a dream sequence, or like the Vestige room, or, you know, the dream room? I don't know. But anyway, so correct me if I'm wrong, if there is a name in the comments, by the way. So yeah, Deku's in this area, and then he can't move still, and Nana Shimura comes out, which is really cool because Nana Shimura tells Deku, okay, listen, I'll help you. Like, you can't move, but I'll help you. But it's really, really cool in the sense that because she's Shigaraki's grandmother, we're going to see some really cool family dynamic. And plus, All For One is there too, and he's the reason why Shigaraki's so messed up. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen in that chapter. Well, the next chapter, but the dynamic between them three especially. So yeah, this chapter was incredible again. I can't really be saying this every single week because when a chapter is not incredible, I'll just say it's not incredible. If I don't say anything, I think you just know it's incredible because this arc has been amazing. Here's my thoughts and here's some of my theories. So I love what's going on in the chapter, but I really want Todoroki to do more. I'm not trying to be harsh on Horikoshi or even the whole plot that's going on because I get it. Like, Todoroki's not a one for all user. He doesn't know about one for all. He barely knows about All For One. So what's his use? You know what I mean? But if Todoroki is meant to be on the same standing between him, Bakugo, and Deku, he has to have some sort of insight. And I think that after this arc, he's gonna know about one for all. Like, he's gonna know. He's gonna have to know. Endeavor's gonna know, and so will Todoroki, because Todoroki has to get more powerful in order to, because he's probably seen what's happened to Bakugo, seen what happened to Deku, especially how Deku's quirk is just going ridiculously ham. So he probably needs to know, okay, how am I gonna protect these guys? How I need to know what's going on. I need to know what threat we're about to like take down in the future, you know what I mean? So I want him to do more. Not a shot at Todoroki, but I'm glad that he's there at least, but I just want him to do more. But probably when Dabi comes, that's when stuff will probably get real for him. Also, that Bakugo what's happening with Bakugo, we don't know. Also, I have a theory, because at first when Gigantomashia was saying, oh, there's two All For Ones, I was thinking, oh, is Deku turning into an All For One because he's using his rage and is making his quirk go out of control? But now that I think about it, after really thinking about it, the two All For Ones could probably be Shigaraki and legit All For One. And what I think is happening is the reason why Shigaraki's body is breaking is because All For One is trying to be reborn, if that makes sense. It's kind of weird to say that, but because he's still alive, but I feel like he's trying to be reborn and he's using Shigaraki's body as a cocoon. So he's just going to explode out and he's just going to have a brand new form. I don't know if I'm crazy for saying that, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. My only gripe with that is that I want Shigaraki to be the main villain, because I feel like after all this development and all this love that we have for Shigaraki, it'll be kind of peak if he's just not the main villain and he's just fodder after all this. I don't know, that's up to Horikoshi, but that's how it looked like to me, especially the Titan in the wall situation with his head. That's what made me think, all right, All For One might be inside Shigaraki. No, not like that. Not like that, guys. No. Also, remember what I told you in the last chapter that All For One is trying to take over Shigaraki's body? Clearly is now. So what's going to happen with that one? I feel like here's what's going to happen. All For One is going to get killed. I don't know how he's going to get killed, but eventually he's going to get killed by Shigaraki, because I think Shigaraki will push him out and he'll be like, do you know what? I've had enough. I need to kill this guy. Like, this guy needs to be out of my life, period. So he'll probably just kill him. Then also, I want to see what happens with the Vestige state. Like, that, I think that's going to be majority of the next chapter. I want to see what happens there. And I don't think Shigaraki's going to get one for all. I feel like Deck is going to find a way to push him out, but I don't know yet. We need to find out. I don't really have too many theories. Maybe Nana Shimura will just awaken Tenko, the guy, Shigaraki, but Tenko's human emotion, and Tenko will just want to get out and be like, no, I don't want to see her, something like that. And that's pretty much it, really. When are the villains coming? Come on, Gigantomashia, hurry up. But that's pretty much all my thoughts and opinions on My Hero Academia chapter 286. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know in the comment section. I'm open to discussion. Also, how do you think this arc ranks in terms of shonen anime ranks? Do you think that this could match up to Marineford from One Piece, or maybe even a tuning exam from Naruto? Let me know in the comment section. I'm open to discussion. Thank you very much for watching again. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel for more on pop culture and entertainment. Have a great day, stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right, bye.